Hey guys, welcome to Moody, Pennsylvania. This is actually a nature preserve that's really close to my house in the Lehigh Valley. And a lot of times I like to come out here and just walk around and just bring a camera once in a while to get some shots. Today we have a lot of fog here, so I'm looking for some real high contrast foggy shots. Foggy trees, foggy path, maybe some foliage in the foreground, that kind of stuff. So let's go. So a tip for when you're doing this kind of photography is you're looking for a lot of contrast. You're looking for a strong foreground element and then your fog and whatever else you have in the background. So in this case behind me, I have a tree here. It's right here. And I have some green and some brown colored grass in front of it. And this is going to be the first shot of the day. Check it out. Here's a little tip. Make sure you put a memory card in the camera. I think the thing to remember when you're doing moody photography, especially with fog, is you don't want to blow out the highlights. So I'm in manual mode. I'm a little on the dark side. I'm a little underexposed, but that's okay because I know that my Fuji is going to be able to recover those shadows very well. And the last thing I want to do is blow out the highlights. So that's a little tip to keep in mind when you're doing this type of photography. So for this shot here, we have this wonderful gnarly tree on the left side of the frame, and then we have this long path kind of leading down in the middle, and on the right side we have some more trees in the background. Very kind of horror kind of shot. A lot of depth in this shot. There's a foreground element, there's a nice midground element, and then there's another element way in the back, and you see some trees back there. Very kind of like horror movie, Silent Hill kind of foggy shot. So once again, for a shot like this, don't overexpose it. Make sure you keep it on the dark side to preserve whatever detail you have in the highlights, because once you blow out the highlights, they're gone, they left town, and you're not getting them back. You can always bring the shadows up, but just make sure you don't overexpose the highlights. So another shot here using leading lines that lead the viewer into the shot. So I have a tree on the left side of the frame. I have this wonderful path in front of me that gets obstructed by fog at the very end of it, so it just kind of fades off into nothing. And I'm using the leading lines of the path and the foliage that's around it to draw the viewer's eye into the shot. So this area used to be an old golf course, and the township I live in actually purchased a golf course and is now letting nature reclaim it. And it's actually a really cool area because there's still a lot of past, and there's still some infrastructure here from the golf course. So the shot in front of me is basically one of those. We have a bit of a tree tunnel in the foreground, and we have the trees kind of, arcing in around this golf cart path. And then behind it, we have some light spilling through of the fog in the background. It's very dark right now. I'm still at 100 ISO, but my exposures are now stretching out to about 5 seconds, which is fine because there is absolutely no wind here whatsoever, and that's making it work out. So here's the shot. right, last shot of the day here. So the light is pretty much fallen at this point, and there's not a lot of stuff to work with out here. So just remember, when you come out to shoot, have a good time with it. Who cares if you get a portfolio shot? Who cares if you don't get a portfolio shot? It doesn't matter. It's all about you spending time with your camera, having a good time in nature, and enjoying yourself, and that's what it's all about. So take care. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe, all that jazz, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.